Good morning. A few weeks ago, I filmed a video called The 5 Reasons I Think that you should move to the Upper West Side. If you saw that video, this is going to basically be the exact opposite of that. Today, I'm actually going to walk you through 5 reasons why you should not move to the Upper West Side. Let's go. Reason number 1, rent. Living in the Upper West Side, we pay almost 4 times more than my mortgage back in Kansas City. So we used to own a home, a 3-bedroom home with a yard, with a garage, and our mortgage was like $1,200, a little over $1,200. And we're paying nearly 4 times that, which is insane. Maybe like 3.5 times is probably more accurate. If you're on a budget, the Upper West Side may not be the best place for you just because the rent here is so insane. Places are really nice, they're really sought after. Some are really old, and people like that character that it brings. It's a very New York feel, but you pay the price for it. If you live in some other neighborhoods, either outside of the city, like Queens or Brooklyn, or even Hell's Kitchen inside the city, just south of Upper West Side, you're probably gonna be paying a lot less than you would for the premium of living up here by the parks. Reason number 2, you're far from activities. Now, if you're an outdoorsy person, that does not apply. There's so much to do outside in both the parks, on the lakes, things to do here. But if you are trying to do shopping or trying to be just in the hustle and bustle of the city and do those kind of activities, then down south a little ways, whether it's Midtown or Chelsea or Soho, that's the places that you want to be. Reason number 3 is going to be the nightlife. Now, if you saw my other video, you know that this is a very neighborhood-esque area. So there's a lot of families, a lot of kids, a lot of older people not in their 20s anymore. But there's not a lot of nightlife stuff to do here other than just like standard bars and whatever. But if you're looking for more of a club feel, the Upper West Side may not be the place that you want to land. Reason number 4, if you need the feeling of stepping outside into the craziest, most overstimulating experience of your life, then the Upper West Side may not be the place for you. This feels way more suburban, way more relaxed. Obviously, it's family oriented, and it doesn't have the stereotypical feel of New York. I personally love that. I think it's a great balance of being in the city without being overwhelmed by everybody in the city. But if you're looking for that overstimulating feeling, then I wouldn't choose the Upper West Side. Last but not least, but kind of an extension of point number 4, is the buildings in the Upper West Side are all fairly short. You're definitely not going to have any sort of like skyscraper style buildings. You're going to have some that are pretty tall, don't get me wrong. But these are all like pre-war buildings, and they have a lot of antiquity to them. And I think there has something to do with some Jewish heritage. Forgive me, I don't know the history behind it. But they can only build the buildings, or they could only build the buildings a certain height. And because of that, you're not going to have like super duper tall buildings and stereotypical skyline for what you think of in Manhattan. This is going to be pretty similar to a place like Brooklyn, but it's definitely not going to give off that really New York vibe of the super big skyline, super iconic skyline. If that matters to you, then maybe this isn't the place for you. If you don't care, then it doesn't matter at all. Are you convinced yet? Yeah, I obviously wasn't either. The Upper West Side's amazing. And some of those reasons were kind of a cop-out, except for budget. Budget's totally valid. It's expensive to live here. I love the Upper West Side. I think it's a fantastic place. I definitely think if you are looking to move to New York, you should consider moving here. Now, if those things I mentioned were actually important to you, then yeah, definitely consider looking elsewhere. There's some really cool places in Manhattan and even outside of Manhattan that you should totally consider living if it's within your means. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below on these 5 reasons. Do you agree? Do you not? Let me know your 5 reasons, or where you chose to move and why. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the next videos. I have a couple of ideas, but I would love to hear your thoughts of what kind of videos you would like me to make on this channel. There's a lot of New York. I haven't seen a lot of it yet. You guys have seen a lot of my apartment, but yeah, let's go explore some stuff. Thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next one.